Hi, in this example I will show you in the new 3D viewer that we can also measure in 3D. So here's a project with switchback stairs. As you see here, it goes down, balustrade around the landing, and then we go here with another stair, makes a wreath handrail, and it goes down to a flare to the bottom. So both are active to measure distances and to draw dimensions. So if you just want to double check if something is working, I have here still as a test put a thread through the stringer, so you actually see if I do Control F10, I hide the threads. You see actually when it goes through a material that it actually makes a hole like that. Now obviously we don't want this, so Control F10 again, and I double click on this thread and I do the thread fastening and I put it back to 375. So now it's back to where it should be. Okay, so about the measurements. So I, for instance, want to measure for myself from the top of this handrail to the bottom here. So now I see as an indication the line vertically, and I can read here on the bottom of my screen the dimension. So I see here in Z it's 35.9, etc. So it's almost 36 inches above, so I know that it's according to code or not, but you can just snap to all these points and also see it here in 3D. Now some things might be interesting to print as well. For instance, we draw a dimension and then we can say, okay, we snap to something. So maybe we want to snap to endpoints, midpoints. Let me see here. I can snap here to this point here. It's getting dark, so now I know it's selected. And I want to zoom in here, and I don't want an endpoint. I want perpendicular somewhere on this thread here. So now it's to that height, and I see this is 83 and a half from that third thread to that point here. If I go, I can do the same here. Let's say I do it the other way around. I want to snap to a midpoint of this thread, for instance. So it's selected, and now I want to snap to the ceiling straight up. So I say I only snap to parts that are straight, and you see it's taking automatically. If I zoom in, do you see it better? The ceiling exactly Z straight up. So now you see I've got this, and then it's 98 and a half, so way enough space to do this. Now we could print this as well. We could look in Y, in X, and in Z. Now you see that this is still perspective, so we can go to view and we can say I don't want to have the perspective. So now you see it's actually isometric. It shows more if I go in elevation view. You pretty much see here that it's not perspective, right? So you can see here how this is looking. Now I can also say I don't want to have it solid, I want it as a wireframe, and then it's showing it as a wireframe. Now all the profiles, you see that the posts and the profile of the newel, all these kind of things, it's showing now in this viewer as well. And I do a print preview, and obviously we can put how we want to print it, but you get the idea that we can print these views as well. So I hope this was interesting to watch. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Thank you.